Hi, Dr. Wood coming at you, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. And today's video is for all you ladies out there. So, one of the big things that is germane to your lives is, looking good. There's nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't want to look good? But I'm going to share with you some insights into your nervous system and connecting into your hormone system that can reverse aging or slow down the aging process, prevent wrinkles, prevent cellulite and all the belly fat, which is, happens in men as well. But men don't usually carry that as a hierarchy in our culture as much as in the feminine culture. There's nothing, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, kind of how you're wired. It's kind of wonderful that you guys care about that. So today I'm going to tap into how you can understand your brain and your nervous system, to tap into the keys that unlock the doors that release those anti-aging hormones, almost like a Botox injection from inside that makes your skin look wonderful, that gives you vibrant health, that makes you feel peaceful and calm, reduces anxiety, reduces stress. So a lot of women have a problem with insomnia. They don't sleep well at night, or they have digestive issues. And a lot of it has to do with because just a lot of stuff's going on in the back of our heads. Both men worry about different things than women. We both worry on both sides. But let's just get into how this kind of works. So I'm going to show you how to flip that switch within yourself to connect into the anti-wrinkle cream. So I covered this in another video, but I'm going to cover a little bit more and help you understand it, the way the brain and the nervous system works. So we're going to look at this chart here. So it kind of talks about two states: a catabolic state, or think about destruction. So you can see over here wrinkles, you can see belly fat, you can see cellulite, you can see depression, you can see anxiety and aging. You can think about being distressed, you can think about illness, or you can think about you're doing all this fitness and I'm not seeing any results. I try so hard, nothing happens for me. So what happens is when your body gets in a catabolic state, catabolic means to destroy, to eat up tissue, that your body isn't functioning as well. So the way we get to it is we want to get, instead of trying to jump from, this whole like catabolic negative state into an anabolic like positive state growth, we're missing a step. And that step we call the zero bubble, or a state of peace. So the way we break into that, I'm going to flip this over, is we're going to get into some unique things. So the body's wired in ways that we don't think about. And I use this in my office from a rehabilitative purpose. Like people have chronic pain, chronic physical pain. My shoulder doesn't work, my elbow doesn't work, my back hurts, my knee hurts. What's going on? And they've tried everything else. They've tried injections. They tried, different services. And I'm an athlete, so I want to be able to go out and perform. I don't want to sit at home and do nothing. I want to enjoy life. So it led me to studying a lot of things about the brain and nervous system. One of the things is our eye. So when people talk about their problems, they assume that's it. So in my book, Miracles in Minutes, I use an engineering principle called the 5 whys, or fishbone. It's problem solving. So my back hurts. Oh, you must have a back problem. That's not problem solving. That's staring at the obvious. I'm overweight. Oh, it must be my genes. That doesn't really help you to lose weight. So what we get to is get to that goal. So going into in reverse engineering, or the 5 whys, you have to understand how the brain works. So the eye is actually connected to our heart through the oculocardiac reflex. Oculo, eye, cardiac, heart, reflex. And what happens is if you put a little pressure on your eye, we're not doing that, I'm just showing you the oculocardiac reflex, it actually slows down the heart rate. So what happens is when we get anxious or we get nervous, our nervous system gets too hot and it starts to burn up, and we get, I'm burnt out emotionally or physically or financially or however. Burnout, work out too much, do too much, obsessive compulsive behavior. We don't have that zero neutral bubble anymore. So in psychology, there's something called EMDR, where you can track your finger, watch it, and then put your eye there and you feel a little stress and you keep staring at it. The anxiety goes away. So what's happening is the eye's connected to the heart through the oculocardiac reflex. So in my office, some people have poor balance, have spinal issues, or have anxiety and stress. We can actually have them do some eye tracking drills that are very specific, connecting to the eye-heart reflex. Now, there's some guys from something called heart math. They found out our heart actually sends signals up to our brain. Our heart is not just a pump. It actually is a brain. they talk about, I don't say I love you with all my brain, I love you with all my heart. So these strong emotions go up through something called the vagus nerve back up to the brain, and the heart is sending more signals to the brain is sending to the heart. In actuality, in the Bible and all different spiritual books, it talks about your heart. So when we get relaxed, get into, they do some eye drills, it'll stimulate the oculocardiac reflex and cause our nervous system to chill out. Then the heart starts sending signals up to the brain, and it creates this androgenic effect, or positive hormones, or positive psychology, positive emotional states. From neurology, we also know that when we're anxious, it cuts off our executive function, our creative mind of creating solutions. So just a simple little understanding of toggling the switch a little bit, doing a couple little eye drills. You can get rid of physical pain, reduce aging, have, tight joints that are locked up that won't move. Your eye can actually open them up by doing this eye tracking stuff, because how your brain tells where you are in space and time is through our eye, our inner ear, and joint receptors in every joint, and every cell sending signals to the brain. So it uses triangulation, three things: eyes, inner ear. If you get an inner infection, you lose your balance, you can't stand up. But the eye and the ear are connected through the vestibular ocular reflex. So all this stuff's wired together. You don't know this stuff. I do. I'm going to teach you how to use it for your benefit, to lock open the doors to get those great results. So I'm doing a couple little eye drills, a couple little simple breathing techniques. You can go into this anabolic state. Boom, you'll get out of the stress. You'll stop the wrinkle process. Your body will stop secreting high levels of cortisol, which causes belly fat, makes your insulin go up, your blood sugar spikes. Insulin tears up tissue. It just eats it up. And the other thing is, when you're stressed out, your body secretes a hormone called noradrenaline, which goes into your abdominal wall, says, don't digest the food. That's your, stomach problems, gas pains. You're not digesting food. You're eating healthy, but you still can't seem to lose weight. You still have fatigue because your cells in your small intestine don't open up to absorb the nutrition, even though you're eating well. So if you don't have that switch clicked over to get in a relaxed state, even good nutrition won't help you. Your exercise won't help you. You got to get in that relaxed state. The brain functions better. Your body stops aging. Creative states come out. You start creating the life you want. So I hope this helps you out, ladies. And guys, too, if you're listening, have a great day.